Okay, this is me making a film. Uh, I wanted to elaborate on some things. I wanted to kind of spill out what I've been thinking about kind of a lot lately. It's about the whole thing pertaining to the lottery policies and all that, like how it's run and everything. You know, matters pertaining to enabling certain people to win mega millions. I'm like really strongly against and opposed to that type of thing. I think nobody should. I'm trying to point the camera so nobody will get in a random spot so nobody thinks I'm trying to film them. Yeah, it's nighttime, as you can see. I got off work. I just drove home, and I just thought I'd make a film. I'm parked here where I usually park. And then I walk I don't know, like a sixth of a mile back to my place, and there's people listening to me, whatever. Maybe I'll put on music or something. I think I'll put on music if I can find my key. But anyway, yeah, I'll keep talking. I think they should do away with people winning mega millions, because that corrupts people. It really does corrupt people, if you really think about it. People all of a sudden, they'll win mega millions and they'll think that they're entitled to every penny. Like every penny of that belongs to them, and that's why they won, because it's like, oh, I deserve to win and I get all this to myself. I'm talking about let's throw a certain amount out there, a typical mega millions lottery winner, they'll get $100 million, and they're going to keep every penny to themselves, and they're just going to be totally full of themselves, and they're they're going to be totally corrupted. They're going to be so greedy, and they're just going to be evil. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be the Mother Teresa type, and you will become mega corrupted. Nobody should win mega millions. Nobody needs to win that kind of money. I say the most anybody should be able to win is a $250,000, and that's it. That should be the limit. You should just have a bunch of people winning maybe 50 grand and 100, and then 250 at the most, but absolutely no more than that, because nobody needs all that money. If I won 250 million, I would get myself a house that's maybe a pretty nice house. I mean, in New York, prices are pretty high for houses, so 175 grand would get me a pretty decent house, like a pretty decent 3-bedroom type of house, fairly recently built, and nothing that's all falling apart, but nothing that's all full of elegance either, just a pretty humble, down to earth, pretty nice, fairly decent 3-bedroom for 175 grand. And then I'd have 75 left, and I would just get a few toys with that money. I'd get myself a pretty decent truck. It wouldn't have to be brand new, maybe something get a nice deal on something 2 years old or something, and besides that, I would get myself a quad runner, maybe a 250 or something, an ATV, and probably also I'd get myself maybe either, I was going to say a motorcycle, but probably actually I'd just get myself a nice new scooter, because I don't even have a motorcycle license, and you don't need a motorcycle license to get a, ride a scooter. So that's probably what I would do, just get myself a nice like 250 scooter, and that would be it, and I'd still be plain old me, It would, nothing would really change other than, yay, I have a pretty nice house now. I got a few toys, got a nice truck and four-wheeler and a scooter. Other than that, I would just be me. I'd still be humble to the bumble. I'd be good old me still. I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm way above yous now. I can't associate with yous anymore. You're way below me. I have to just hang out with the higher ups of society now. I'm an aristocratic prick now. Seriously though, I mean that's what's gonna happen to people that win extreme amounts. It's so stupid how they have it, like, just have like one person win, 100, 200, 300 million out of like a billion people playing it. It's so ridiculous. It's so out of proportion. If I was the president, or if I could be in charge of how the policies are run with the lottery, like I said, I would, like, if it's like 300 million to give away, I would have like yeah, I would have like 1,200 people win $250,000 instead of one person win 300 million. They should have 1,200 people win $250,000. That would so make sense. And you wouldn't have these these people going on the rampage. These certain people that win. They think they deserve everything they win. And they don't. Nobody does. Nobody needs more than like $250,000 given to them, just for playing a lottery. And I mean, even if you're an actor, you shouldn't make what they make, and musicians, but that's besides the point. I mean, I just wanted to really emphasize about Mega Millions lottery winners, basically. I just kind of wanted to vent and rant, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to give my opinions on it, because, I mean, seriously, I mean, you just take a random good old boy or good old gal, whatever, and they're a nice humble person, and they play the lottery, and then one day they win like 300 million. What are they going to do? They're going to be corrupted instantly. They're just going to be totally evil, totally greedy. They're going to totally change. They're going to go into this like spellbound trance of mega super duper greed, and every penny they're just going to want to themselves, even if they were really nice, generous people before. If they have 300 million, they're going to want all of it to themselves. They're going to be corrupted beyond description. So I just say, they got to do away with all that. They got to have lots and lots of people win, a certain decent, respectable amount that's going to like pull them out of a hole. And that's another thing I wanted to elaborate on. I think only people that make like a relatively low income should be able to play the lottery. That's another thing I think that should change, because like I would think rich people are the ones that win most of the time because they can buy the most tickets, and that's just bull crap, But like I said, only like poor people basically should be able to play the lottery, And yeah, that's how I feel, So I guess that'll do it. I'm gonna cut it now, cut the camera, and let me know what you think, All right, signing off. Take care. Bobby D in the house, or Rob's the Rules dude, whatever you want to call me. All right, take care, everybody. Adios. Bye bye.